Odie, Odie, Odie. Saying hi to everyone. Piggy. And this little piggy over here. You're making all sorts of noise. It is that time of year again. I cannot believe it. This year flew by. But it is Super Bowl weekend, which means that we are going to be going to Florida. We're leaving tonight because I had a few cake deliveries that I had to get done today, and I just got my last one done, and everything's ready to go. Our bags are packed. We're ready to load up the car and head out and go down to Florida. Super excited about that. As many of you guys know, my whole family is basically down in Florida now. Everyone moved down there, which, you know, they're very smart for that. But we used to have very big Super Bowl parties when everyone lived here. Tons and tons of food. It's just an excuse for us to make a bunch of amazing and super unhealthy food and just eat like hogs. But now that everyone's in Florida, we decided that it's probably a good idea for us to go down there. It's a very nice excuse for us to be like, okay, let's go down to Florida and enjoy some Florida weather, and then also see family, but still have our Super Bowl traditions going on. So we have the Super Bowl to look forward to, and then it is also manatee season, which, as you guys know, Mike and I love manatees. So we're gonna get some kayaks and we're gonna go swim with our baby manatees and have a great time. I can't wait to do that. So I need to stop blabbing so we don't have to spend one more second here in PA. So let's get our trip started down to Florida. We made it to Florida and we are very tired. It is 1:16 in the morning when we got to Charlotte. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. It's happened to Mike 3 times, but it's called a go-around, right?
Yeah, a little go-around. So they were coming into land and full throttle back on, and there goes the plane back up, and I was like, probably traffic. And then the pilot got on after the turning. He was like, there was some traffic on the ground.
So that's the first time I ever experienced that, where you're going down and then you go right back up. And Mike told me the story of it happening to him, like, I think it just happened a few months ago. And he's like, you would have been terrified. And then here, I went and experienced it. Now, it wasn't that bad because they didn't go like straight up like they have to sometimes. It was pretty gradual, but we were late landing, so we had to run to our next flight, and we're running through the airport. I'm sweating with my sweater on, and it was just crazy. And whenever we got there, our flight was delayed.
Yeah, we looked like fools. So long night.
So that was crazy, and we haven't eaten because we figured we would have plenty of time in Charlotte, and our plan was to eat in Charlotte, but we didn't have time to do that. So we're very hungry and we're gonna try and find a place to eat. I guess it's gonna be McDonald's, and then we're gonna go to bed because I am so tired. I literally just called Charlotte, Chicago, so I'm losing it. So I'm ready to go to bed, but we're also ready to have an awesome weekend in Florida.
Okay, so good morning. Next morning, Bobby's out here looking at some palm trees.
Dude, gorgeous out here, man. Florida's different.
My God.
Florida's built different.
It's a lot nicer than at home.
Gorgeous.
My GoPro in this hand. But I wanted to show you guys, pretty sweet car here. Now, we actually reserved a Range Rover with Budget. And Budget must have some type of deal with like Expedia or whatnot, because when you get off the plane, even though it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, the line at Budget was crazy. So it was like, it would have taken at least an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, honestly, to get through the line. We waited about 15 minutes and it really didn't move. So I walk over to Enterprise, which didn't have a line, and I was like, hey, you know, what do you guys got for us? And they were talking about like a Durango or whatever. Then we get down to where you actually pick up the car, and this super nice guy named Mark. If you guys know anybody in Tampa, if you know a Mark at the Tampa airport, he works at the Tampa airport for Alamo and also Enterprise, whatever. I was like, it doesn't have to be big, something cool. And he was like, well, we got these Q5s here, and it's like the S line and all that. I think it's got some cool stuff on it. Do you want that? And I was like, absolutely. It's sick. It's like a baby Urus. I didn't know the 5s were this nice. I mean, it is beautiful in here.
I've loved it.
Fully loaded.
It's been fun.
Yeah, it's great. So we got hooked up. Thank you, Mark, again, for the Audi. Think sweet.
Seriously, he was the best.
Yeah.
Man.
And now we're going to swim with the manatees.
Let's go! we're back from the manatee day, which was such an incredible day. We got to see a mom and a baby, and I'm pretty sure in the video that Mike took of the baby swimming like around us, because it came over to us, I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna be able to hear the mom and the baby communicate, but it was just one of the most amazing experiences ever. So the baby left the mom swimming around, and then the mom started to like squeak, and then the baby squeaked and it swam off really fast back to its mom, because mom was like, what are you doing? Get back here. So it was really awesome hearing them communicate and, you know, seeing that.
She's calling it. She's calling it. Did you hear that?
So that was great, and now we're hanging out at the little pond lake area, just relaxing, reading our books, got some coffee, and then we are going to head out to see some family friends tonight and then go to dinner. We are at dinner, super cool. We have some live music, which is very loud, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up quick because they're about to start singing and it gets really loud. So we got our appetizers. We have some nachos and some chips and salsa. Mike got some alligator bites. Dinner looks amazing. Chelsea got a club sandwich, and then I got the Boom Boom shrimp, and it's looking pretty incredible. We're back from dinner and now it's dessert time. Chelsea got this ice cream, Fruity Pebbles ice cream. I don't know how I feel about that. I love Fruity Pebbles and I love ice cream, but it together, not too sure about it. Do you guys love wafers? Yes or no? Mike does, or who doesn't like them? Bobby does not, and then the rest of us do. I love wafers. And we're making ice cream sundaes. I'm over here cooking. We had a nice shopping day today. It was a little rainy, a little cloudy, and we are putting together a Thanksgiving Day dinner tonight. So I'm boiling some water, I'm about to put some butter in, make some stuffing here. We have a turkey going, and we just wanted to make a big old Thanksgiving Day dinner to thank Omi Grandpa Bob for letting us stay in their home with them. Thought that would be nice. So we have some peach pie here, an apple pie, and then I'm making some pumpkin pies in the oven right now. That crust on the corner was burning, so I put some tin foil on it. And we're getting everything ready to go, and it should be a really good dinner. All right, we're cutting the turkey up. Food is ready to go. We have some homemade gravy here. Got some sweet potatoes, some homemade mashed potatoes, stuffing, cranberry, Chelsea's famous green bean casserole, and then we got the pies over here. My pies are still in the oven. They are not ready to go yet, so we'll be getting them out here soon.
Check this out. Got the Christian Pulisic shirt on. Hershey native.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, in February. It's about to be a great meal. All right, so it's another chilly day. It's a little rainy, cloudy. We were gonna go kayaking again with the manatees, but since the weather's bad, they actually weren't even letting kayaks go out, and it's too cold. So we came to the Homosassa Springs, and this is where they have rescues and stuff. So there's a hippo here. I think he's like 62 years old. I didn't even know that they lived to be that old.
He's in there. There's a manatee.
Yeah, they have rescued manatees here, and it's a really cool place. So we figured might as well come and check it out. There's the hippo over there.
That is so cool.
See his ears wiggling? So we just read the sign. God, he's huge.
That thing is massive.
And they live to be about 40 years old. So he is well over his life expectancy because they take such good care of him here. Look at him go.
He's lost.
That is so, so cool.
Wow, that's a cool video.
Showing off.
Whoa.
Resting his chin. Chilling. It's so incredible. There's a pretty little fox. Got some pretty flamingos. They're so beautiful. I love them. The colors are just so pretty. And there's a bunch of owls, and they're all in their little boxes trying to stay warm. There's one up there. There's a lot over here in their boxes. They're everywhere.
They all have a box.
That's so funny. Black bear back there. Alright, here's a bobcat, and Mike says he wants to get one as a pet.
I think it'd be cool to have it at the farm.
So we're gonna get a bobcat and have it at the land.
You can have a bobcat. I think it's legal.
Oh my god.
Might not be.
Sounds like a recipe for disaster. Mike spotted the alligator. Oh. He's right under a sprinkler. I truly have never seen a snake move at like any type of zoo or rescue. Normally they're just curled up sleeping. So this is pretty crazy.
Must be some type of rat snake. He's not venomous.
Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, look, he's still going. There's a manatee right here. Just chowing down. This is my favorite animal ever. There's a lot of manatees over here. You can't tell me that these don't look like floating baked potatoes. The time has come. It's Super Bowl time. So we have the food coming out, ready to go. These subs look amazing. These are my weakness. I will eat a whole bag in one sitting. They're my favorite. Lots of veggies, noodles, chips, all sorts of stuff. There's stuff over here. Beans, all sorts of different dips, peanuts, cookies, pies. So much food. I don't know how we are gonna eat all of this. So who is going to win? I'm rooting for the Eagles, and my bet is on the Eagles. I think everyone here is actually rooting for the Eagles, so I hope that they win. And you guys obviously already know the outcome because this is not gonna be uploaded until after the Super Bowl, obviously. So we'll have to see who wins. Well, the Super Bowl is over and the Eagles lost, which is very sad. You know, we're not huge into football, but whenever you're rooting for somebody,
Trash.
man, that sucks. We're pretty upset.
Look at the boy Dalton Bertrand. Dalton, this is for you, buddy, and the refs seal it for the Chiefs. Ain't that the truth?
So we're bummed, but we're also very, very bummed because we are now home, getting ready to go home. So doing laundry.
Before we leave, depressing as hell.
Yes, packing up, and we're gonna head home tomorrow. So it was just like a short little kind of weekend trip. And we're ready to go home and see our dogs, so we're very excited to go see Piggy and Oatmeal. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I think it was pretty fun. We got to show you guys manatees and the hippo and all sorts of fun stuff, kayaking and everything like that. So it was a really great, fun-filled weekend. The weather was a little bit chilly, which is crazy to me since it's been 80 degrees in Florida. But as soon as we come down, it gets chilly. But it really was a great time. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys in the next upload. Bye, guys.